Hi and welcome. Right, today, excuse, I have my lovely cat food thing that I bought from Temu, as you'll remember in a previous video. Today we're going to do some Jesmonite. It's in several different setups I've got. So the first one is working out how much Jesmonite you need, liquid versus powder. It's a two-part product that you mix together that then becomes a solid. And you have to work relatively quick with it because it does go off after, I'd say, you've probably got about 5, if you're lucky 10, but I would never even try and do 10 because it thickens and then it just doesn't smooth properly. So you've got to work pretty quickly. So first thing is working out, for instance, if I was going to do this trinket tray, I need to know how much Jesmonite I'm actually mixing. So I have a digital scale. Because we're weighing water here, I've got just a foil tray that I'm going to weigh everything in so spillages aren't a problem. Set my scale to grams, put your tray in and zero it. Yeah, it's gone to 0. Then I've just got some jugs of water and you're going to fill it. That says 74 grams, so I'm going to make a note of that, of water in the trinket tray mould. Right, so we have now moved to my dining table, or makeshift workbench. Before I handle the products, I'm putting on some silicone gloves. The products are not toxic, but the pigments that you're using are highly pigmented, so you really don't want to get them on your skin if you can help it. And I found that it's the powder, which is basically gypsum, can be quite drying on your skin. That's the only reason for me. And you don't want to get fingerprints in things either. So, you know, there we go. So I'm not going to show you my writing because my writing sucks because I've got no feeling really in my fingers. But I've written out basically how much powder. So I've just written, for instance, for the trinket tray, I have just dried them off with some kitchen roll after the water. So, for instance, 92.5, so 93 grams, I would always round up, of powder to 37 grams of the liquid, which would fill that once. But I find that quite often it's just a waste. So if you're going to be making a selection of things in the same colour or the same marble effect or however you're doing it, I would always bulk it up. So if I knew, you know, I do have other moulds of this, but actually they might be in the box that I've got there, but I'll have a look. But for this, because it's what I weighed out, I've got my 2 ribbed pots, which basically make this. This has got actually gold acrylic paint mixed in with it, which is how I got that effect. I think I painted it on the inside of the mould, and I made myself a candle. Smells very nice. I'll show you that in another video. But yeah, that makes a pot like that, which is what these do. And I have packets of gold and silver leaf Temu. I will, you know the drill, link them somewhere. Most of my silicone moulds are also from Temu, which I will link for you in this video. But Jesmonite itself, when you mix it up, it's kind of an off-white colour. It's not an unpleasant colour, but if you're wanting white, you need to add white pigment to make it white. So to do the vase I've put it down as a card holder because I just think it could be quite cute to put your business cards in on a bench or on your desk or however you. One of the trinket trays and one of the pots. So I've worked out I need 536 grams of powder and 214 grams of liquid. In the past, I think I've rounded that up, but today I'm not going to. I'll write there if I should have. Right, time has gone off for these ones, not for my big one, but you need to unmold them quite quickly, otherwise they what's called a sweat. They're not as warm now. I've got a baking tray ready because we then need to leave them out for 24 hours to fully cure, and you need to let the air get all the way around them, so that something like that works perfectly. But what we do is we'll just peel the edges back. Just do it gently because it's pretty hard stuff, but you could still break it. Certainly if you were to drop it. And then we just peel the silicone mold back. And you're left with that. I mean, the edges are slightly sharp, which is why I will, after the 24 hours, you can do it now. It's not recommended to do it now because you could easily take too much off. But obviously when you do it, when it's fully cured, it's a lot harder to do. But these ones don't need much, they just need a tiny bit around the outer edge and the outer edge of the bottom, just so they're not sharp. So, trinket tray, which will be, for instance, not necessarily these ones, but will go in a bathroom for some of your products. Or jewellery on your bedside table. I have one on my bedside table. My daughter has one on her bedside table too. But they're really pretty. I love them. Now this I've never done before. This is a new mould to me, courtesy of Temu. But I just thought it would be the perfect height to put business cards in. Potentially when I'm doing market stalls. Oh, that's come out really pretty. The bottom again, obviously the edge will just need a little light sand. And you've got a nice little pot. Now these, if I remember rightly, take a little bit of skill of demoulding. If you're too hard with them, they will break, bits break off. I've had it done, I've had it many a time. But this is a bit like, without being rude, let's go, peeling a banana that's being stubborn. You just need gentle coaxing of the silicone mould. Silicone moulds are dead easy, just wash them in hot soapy water, reshape them, and they're ready to go again and again and again and again. And then just a little squeeze and a twist, and the inner bit comes away easily. And there, that's really pretty. I like the colour on that. And again, just the base will require a slight sanding. Right, I've been a little bit naughty, but I did get some sandpaper. I got this, I want to say I got it from Amazon, but you can probably get it on Temu as well. It's different grit sandpapers, but it's wet dry sandpaper, so you can use it to sand with water, which is really good because this produces quite a lot of dust. So if you can't use it with water, or if you haven't got sandpaper that you can use with water, either make sure you're very well ventilated outdoors or you're wearing a mask. I'm indoors, but I've got door open windows that way and my patio door open like right behind you. So, and I haven't done heavy sanding. I've literally just gone round the edges of my pots and that. And then, as I have on my candle, I'll show you, I've got 4 little silicone feet, which I then put on everything so it doesn't scratch people's tabletops. But anyway, my timer's gone off. This feels lovely and warm. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work. As I said, I had to quickly put together several mixtures, so I don't even know if my mixtures have been good because I didn't have time to weigh things. So we'll see. It may work, it may totally not work, but that's not a bad thing to show you. Accidents and mistakes happen. Squeeze it. Ooh. This has gone weird inside. It's not going to come out. I don't know if I can show you. It's meant to be a vase, like one long tube in the middle. You see? That's not meant to have happened. It's almost like the Jesmonite has squashed what's meant to be the tube to hold the vase open, and now it is not releasing. I can't get that out. But anyway, just to show you. This has, you can see the little flecks, and then I did the marbling on this section. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get that out. Oh. Oh. Oh, crikey. Not quite sure what happened there. That's why it took so much extra Jesmonite, because it's tried to make it solid. It's heavy. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I'm not sure what quite happened with that mould. It's going to need a bit of a sand down. This is this 120 grit. I could probably actually do with something harsher because it's got quite a lip on there that needs to come off. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen the Jesmonite cause the mould to squash. I can still use it. I'll probably just use it for dried flowers or fake flowers or something like that, because I quite like the way that's come out. Yes, so this is the terrazza, the top half. Not that easy to show you. That's the inside bit. As I said, it's better on flat surfaces because then you can really sand it and make it stand out. Yeah, as a throw together, I don't actually mind that. With my black marble effect at the bottom and then the terrazza at the top. But yeah, there we go. This is Jesmonite. So I hope you enjoyed this little look into some of the crafting that I do. As I said, it's one of the ones I can do without having too much trouble with the lack of feeling in my fingertips. It's and it produces some beautiful products. I absolutely love it. But yes, if you've got any questions, pop them in the description. Let me know what you think. There's a huge bumblebee just flown in, so I'm going to have to rescue that. I don't know, you might have actually seen it before I did, flying past. But I'll go and rescue that now. You know what to do. Like, subscribe. Please send me some comments. Let me know what you think and what else you'd like to see. Next one is going to be I'm Terrified. My amazingly and gorgeous sister-in-law has bought me a Temu haul. I'm not allowed to know what's in it until I'm opening it for you guys. And I'm scared. I am scared. So watch out for that. And we'll see you next time. Bye.